Joltik Gholdengo actually managed to get top cut at the one tournament we have had in Phantasmal Flames format. So heading into Toronto and Merida and New Zealand and Birmingham, so we have a lot of Pokémon action coming up in January. This deck could make for it could build from the current success it got in the one tournament it got played at and did get top cut in the Stuttgart regional. So it essentially combines two decks in one. You use Joltik's Jolting Charge to power up your Iron Hands that you get to search for with your Miraidon. You can also power up Pikachu Yak, so you have like this sort of have a Joltik box deck. You also have the Galvantula, which is pretty good with the Shocking Web attack, 1KOing a lot of the grass weak Pokemon. And you also have Galvantula EX, which its charged web attack does 220 damage to a Pokemon EX, which in a pinch can help you knock out a Fez, a Latias, a Genesect, whatever your opponent might have on the bench. And basically this deck wants to go boss, or KO with MP very much, boss KO with Galvantula or maybe Gholdengo, and then clean up with Bloodmoon or another Gholdengo. And the other half of the deck is Gholdengo with 3 superior energy retrieval with a bunch of energies and with a Make It Rain attack. After you lose your Iron Hands, you can recover those energies and then go crazy with Gholdengo to get 1 KOs, whilst also protecting your hand from any potential hand disruption. Now, it's a win-win. If you don't have the energies in the discard pile for your Gholdengo, that means your Iron Hands probably didn't get KO'd, and therefore your Iron Hands can keep wrecking havoc. It's all about finding boss disorders at the right time, as well as a strong start. So we have Team Rocket's Petrel as a one-off, and for Arven, plus for Pokégear for a lot of outs to our Precious Trolley to get fully set up. And then after we have our setup, we can Pokégear for boss disorders to keep pressuring our opponent and hopefully win games that way. Brock Scouting helps us on turn 1, finding Miraidon and Latias perhaps, and that also gets us the Joltik. Brock Scouting also helps us find our Pokemon Gholdengo or whatever it is under item lock, which is fantastic as well. And we have a copy of Penny to maybe pick something up that got damaged. Brox can also search for both Galvantulas as well, since we don't have direct search for those. We have Genesect to search for Gholdengo, but the only way we are finding our Galvantulas other than drawing into them is through Brock Scouting, which perhaps defeats the purpose of, like, if you have to Brock for your Galvantula, then you can't really boss that turn. But yeah, like Galvantulas are niche options. Your follow-up to Iron Hands is the Gholdengo, and like these are good in case your opponent promoted something that can't get KO'd by Iron Hands, and you also can't quite reach with Gholdengo yet. So one final tech in the Picnic Basket to remove some spread damage, take things out of range from your opponent. And then Levincia also helps us get energy back for our Gholdengo in place of the 4th superior energy retrieval, and could help and power up something else in a pinch. So let's jump in the ladder, play some games with this deck, and see how it goes. Alright. And we're up against some sort of control. Alright, great. People start playing Xerosic and Watchtower. Yeah, Watchtower is annoying for Alexam for sure. Okay, what? What? Elgium, Natu, Flittle. I have no idea. Deck de Wiglet, Wugtrio, sí. Te creo. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna grab Arven, and I assume the trolley's there. 9 out of 10 times trolley is available, so we just go for it. And so now we can Precious Trolley for a couple gimmies, the Iron Hands, and then honestly I don't know what I'm up against really. Like, clearly it's some sort of control deck. I have Latias. I think it might be Genesect just to guarantee the Dangos next turn. Right? I mean, go and search for them now as well. And I have Latias and I have Air Balloon. So with only one Air Balloon, I might actually choose not to evolve both Gimmighouls and might choose to only evolve one. I don't want to get trapped for any reason, and then we will go Jolting Charge and power up the Iron Hands. I don't know why I always click Lightning first. But yeah, so far so good. Now the annoying part is my opponent could move an energy off my Iron Hands. So I'll need to find an energy off the top as well. Here, if I want to amp you very much, the LGM, and not be super affected by the thing, because like, once the energy gets moved, I could still... okay, that's actually pretty great. Once the energy gets moved, I could still KO the LGM, but I will only do it with arm press. And the handheld fan also removes another energy, taking away the threat of the amp you very much completely. So... now the problem with this is that this thing makes me use one more energy, so it'll take me a couple turns to attack with Gholdengo, so it's an annoying situation to be in. Like, this feels so random in this sort of deck. Even though, like, this deck is crap, and then this is just incredibly random in this. But okay, I feel like the slight shift would have actually done a lot more damage at this stage. Than this, but sure. Now the Iodo really worked in my opponent's favor, because now I think I have 2 bosses orders at the bottom of the deck. Oh, no, just 1. Extremely awkward game for sure. We'll see. We'll see. Cruel Arrow. What about Cruel Arrow? Okay. Promote Latias for now. I do need an extra energy to attack this Espathra. This Espathra does do a lot of damage. So no, I had the Air Balloon, so maybe I should have promoted a Gimme. Honestly, I didn't pay attention to that. Okay, can I find a boss's orders? That is a question. That is not a boss's orders. And obviously I play Trolley, no Prime Catcher, so that's not good enough. No boss's orders. Okay. So I think I just slam into the Espathra, right? 30 plus 30 for each energy attached to both. So right now it's 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. If they attach another energy, that's 21. So I don't want to attach another energy to my Iron Hands preemptively. I do want to attach a Metal Energy to my Gholdengo preemptively, in case I need to use Gholdengo to finish off the Espathra. So we'll go Arm Press, and then next turn I'll attach to Iron Hands. But yeah, this LGM is so weird, and the thing is so weird, and disrupting my energy I think would have been a lot more powerful than just knocking out my Joltik. That accomplished nothing at this point. I guess they can one-shot me with this Espathra. Which, even more important to get an attachment onto this Gholdengo. So, yeah. There's the Satu. So they're doing 210 right now. They attach from hand, they can do 240 and knock me out. And that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Gholdengo has grass resistance, has, like... This is not a deck we should analyze at all. We priced metal. We did indeed price metal. But there's one here, so I'm definitely not super concerned. Okay. Ignition energy, sure. That's a little... a little overdoing it, but sure. Only a little. Okay, and I should have promoted that other Gholdengo. Or the Air Balloon draw. Well, I don't need to maximize the draw, I guess. Okay, that's fine. My opponent had 3 prizes, but then after this they have literally 0 threats. So I don't have any energy left in my deck, so I might need to Night Stretcher for the energy. No, I definitely will need to Night Stretcher for the energy, because I have to attach to attack, right? So let's go Superior away these 2 friends. Let's get back a bunch of energy. And there's 1 energy left. Yes, I priced a bunch of energy, didn't I? Unless I had energy in my hand before I... No, I didn't get Iono. Right, and I'm gonna Petrel for a boss. Just to make sure I can chase whatever I need to next turn. So, 1... There's 8 energy, so I priced 3 energy. Okay. I'll keep the other metal around just in case. And now we just knock this friend out. So, I'm not concerned, I'm a little concerned, I guess. Not super concerned. So there's a knockout, a bunch of energies coming our way. At least one. Yep, still 2 energy priced. Galvantula, it doesn't really matter. And now, like, yes, we have 2 energies. Even if they go double Satu, plus Ignition, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus the base 30, 8 to 40 minus 30 to 10. That's not enough for a knockout. So maybe LGM is their play this turn. I think. What? Oh, to draw more cards. Sure. They literally saw me Petrel for a boss though. So I only need 2 energies to knock this Espathra out. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of energy. Well, not a bunch. I'm probably getting an energy of the prizes too. Liam Zoro build. I don't think I've seen his latest Zoro build. No. What is cool about it? I'm guessing he has like a bunch of oh, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what his build is looking like right now. Alright, let's go boss on the Espathra. Get rid of you guys. What's special about Liam's build? 4 Evo, 4 boss, 2-1 bunny, 2-1 toad. Okay. Okay. It does seem interesting, at the very least. 2-1 bunny is almost like Zora Golisopod from before. 4 boss is insane. And 4 TM Evo. I like that. Probably has 4 lilies as well, I'm guessing. Maybe even Town Store. So I really like TM Evo with Toad Scroll because you can, that way you're not forced to have two toads on the bench. You can just go bench, TM Evo evolve immediately, and then block Tango out. Yeah, 4 lily, that makes sense. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Is it on his Twitter or where did he post it? Could give it a go. I don't think I've played Zorak yet, right? I don't think I have played Zorak. Oh, it's on his Metafy, okay. Do I think Terrabox is still relevant? Yeah, for sure. Terrabox is still a pretty good deck. Not the best deck, but it's still pretty good. Okay, closing this game out could be annoying if my opponent decides to go with the slight shift strategy. But I do have boss's orders left. Yeah, so it's gonna be a switch into the slide shift. With yeah, no, never mind. It's not gonna be difficult to close it. Or it should be very simple. Very simple and straightforward. Never mind. As long as I don't like misplay my Metal Energy. That's what I need to not do. My opponent's not gonna evolve, so I can't win next turn, but by not evolving and only having 1 Flittle, I can just go attach boss KO. And then just go recover energies KO. Not a problem. I have enough Metal Energy to win this game. No problem. The slide shift or the handheld fan doesn't matter anymore either. So yeah, this, like these are the sort of games that I just don't take seriously at all. Because this is not a serious deck. For sure. Alright. Get rid of their stadium and then just make it rain. Only need to discard 1 energy. And then there's a Cleffa right there, which only needs 1 energy. So sure, my energy gets moved and that's fine. Games only get good at 1700 plus. Yeah, right. I started the stream at 1630 and definitely dropped a few points with LXM. So we're around 1600s. And yes, I found that to be as well. To be true as well. Like at 1600s, you should not be playing against Xatu Espathra. Like, this is not a serious deck. Right. It's like, I don't even know what to analyze, you know? Oh, geez. 1820 to 1675. Yeah, I can see that happening. What deck did you do that with? I've had those moments. I definitely had that prior to Worlds. I was at like 1800 something with Charizard. Heading into 1900s, and then I started experimenting with other stuff, and then I went down to 1700s. You dropped all that with Owlzard? Dang, you must have tilted. Bro, why am I still in this game? And they go Countercatcher on the Gimmighoul when there's a Latias right there. Like, your only shot was bring up this Gholdengo. Yeah, I bet it was pretty tilting. I do feel like it's something that can easily happen when you just go click next, click next, click next, and you're just like essentially not playing anymore. You're just clicking and clicking, and it's to your detriment for sure. I've been there. I've been there. I've done it. Okay. Can they trap my Gimmighoul somehow? Am I missing something? My goodness. Why are we still in this game? What a waste of time. Huge waste of time. Alright, buddy. We're gonna send that LGM to the Lost Zone. Thank you for wasting my time. Yep, there we go. To the trolley, we found it. Now, one big weakness of this deck is if I were going first and this was my hand, I'd probably be dead to item lock. I'd 100% be dead to item lock. I'm still pretty dead if trolley's prized. Still in a very bad spot if trolley's prized. And my opponent's playing a Toadschool as well, so not great. But 9 out of 10 times it's not prized. 9 out of 10 times Latias is not prized. Okay, it's not great. Oof. I feel like I rely too much on the 9 out of 10 times. Alright, so we just get everything going. My opponent probably prioritized Toad. Well, no. Never mind. Alright. We get a Lightning Energy as well, which is good. I could Vessel. You know what? Well. So I'm dead drawing, but I also have Iron Hands powered up and ready to go. So it's good, but meh. We do have a copy of Boss's Orders in our hand, which is nice. Closing out the game is what I envision could be problematic. We'll see if my opponent has a... Yeah, I was going to say single cloak, we go after that. If not, we're just happy knocking out whatever's in front, hoping we don't get KO'd in return, and then going boss if my opponent is able to get the Pult. We'll see. You would love to be that big name player at some point at a major. You had a chance at Pit where you hit Call Connor, but it was straight Pult versus Guardy. Oof, yeah, that's rough for sure. Yeah, those games definitely feel like there's a next level pressure, right? I don't know if people feel that when they play against me. I know many people don't, especially locally. Many people probably don't anymore. I can sometimes tell at majors, where it's people not from Mexico City with whom I don't interact too often or whatnot, where I can tell that they are nervous or whatnot, but it's not super often. Okay, so do I boss the cloak? Boss the cloak doesn't seem bad. Like, it puts a lot more pressure. I feel like this is my best play to reduce the chances of... Like, it reduces their draw. Reduces the chances of... whatever the attack name is, I forgot. And if they have to buy more time with Body, then that's another 2 prizes, right? So... We'll see. We'll see. I did think about keeping the boss for next turn, yes. So yeah, there was definitely merit. I feel like, so here's my thinking. This now pressures them into getting Pult, Neopper, and the Toad Scroll. If they don't get all 3, then they're probably in a not ideal spot. There's a Toad Scroll, right? So maybe I'll be kicking myself. There's a Halucha, so maybe they just have everything. But so what if, I don't know, like if I keep the boss, I knock out the Body. Maybe, yeah, I save the boss and go after the Toad Scroll. So yeah, maybe that was better. Okay, there's a Dawn. So unless they have the Neopper energy already in hand, might be safe. Jonathan, you remember last time in Rare Round 2 you hit a big name player and also your coach? Yeah, that was unfortunate, Jonathan. Oh my god, what? They always have everything. How do they do it? How do they do it? How do they freaking do it, man? I can't do it. Yeah, now I don't have the boss. I mean, I have Fez. So I could still hit the boss. Yeah, Jonathan, it was really unfortunate we hit each other. It was really unfortunate we hit each other there. Okay. Arven or Picnic Basket is not bad. Best case scenario would be like boss plus Picnic Basket, but that feels like a pipe dream for sure. But we can try. And try. Okay. No boss, no Picnic Basket. Just an Air Balloon. Okay. So, I mean, I have another chance at the boss. I think it's very clearly Picnic Basket here, though. Picnic Basket lets me attack the Pult and buys me another turn. Yeah. To potentially find boss. And Bravery Charm's pretty nice. Alright, Picnic Basket. And like, I still have enough energies to where I could still win this game, even with the Toad Scroll being there, right? So, Arm Press, 160, I have a huge hand, I have both Dangos, I have Air Balloon. If I get IO Node, I'll get closer to a boss. My opponent 100% needs to get an energy down on this cloak, otherwise they don't even threaten a follow-up Pult. Can my opponent win in 2 attacks though? That's the thing. Uro's up. The Body. Yeah, I don't know why he chased Pika, I agree. I think he got greedy. Should have just attacked into the hands, right? This matchup was Cinema at Pittsburgh. You hit it twice and beat both. Nice. Set up purely cloak boards, and by turn 3 I would board of just 2 pulled and I wouldn't KO the Iron Hands. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Monkey. Monkey's annoying for sure. He puts a wrench in things. Yeah, Monkey. Annoying. Or boss in pulled? Wow. Oh wait, never mind. They have the jamming tower. Never mind. Okay, so I need 4 energy to knock out their Pult. And then I don't even need 4 energy. I just need Bloodmoon. Yeah, Bloodmoon KO Pult. I guess I'd rather do it with, and then I need 5 for Fez. I think I'd rather KO Pult using all my energy with Dango and then go Bloodmoon KO, right? So I can't recover energy. There's 5, 6, 7. I can search for 2 energy right now. So let me just check. Yeah, Toadscruel into Django is not great. Into everything. Oh my gosh. I only have 2, really? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I priced 2 energy. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, and Levincia doesn't work, right? Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into her hands with abilities or train cards. So obviously Stadium doesn't work either. Okay, so then it's, yeah, it's gonna be Bloodmoon. But then they have their own Bloodmoon though. They just, well, yeah, they win with their own Bloodmoon. I guess they win against this Tango with their Bloodmoon anyways. I need to attack with this Tango. Yeah. Oh wait, no. If I KO this Pult, they don't have damage. So they still win with They win with Bloodmoon Boss. Bloodmoon Boss. Yeah, Bloodmoon Boss energy. Did not hit a boss. Which is fine. The tool. Yes. Yeah, the aggro boss. The aggro boss was the issue for sure. If I keep the boss, I probably am able to close the game. So yeah. The aggro boss, the greedy boss, is what cost me. The aggro boss is what cost us for sure. Yeah, they promote Monkey, they bench, they have a huge hand, right? So they bench Bloodmoon, attach, retreat, boss KO. They can KO Fez, Genesect, Latias, anything. But yes, using the boss, that first with no extra boss, using that boss was the mistake. That was the costly choice. And yeah, I did debate it. Maybe I got... yeah, I mean, you can call it greedy. They also had the perfect response, right? Gonna be important. Right, we have double Gimmighoul. There's a cornerstone right there, which is honestly fine. Do we have a Galvantula EX that honestly could be our saving grace? Look here, well, I have Arven for Air Balloon, so I'll just commit the energy to a Joltik. I will bench both gimmies and then we'll pass. So yeah, one more game. One more game with this. Regidrago V-Star Socks. Exactly, you remember. You're an OG, Javier, you remember. I did that and I did Gardevoir, and the amount of comments I got about people not understanding that I was being sarcastic for 20 minutes straight was incredible. It was generally incredible that they did not get it. Alright. Arven. Fight for 10. Frank, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. My next regional broadcast. So I can't say until Pokemon publishes the information. What I can tell you is that I will be on a lot for the remainder of the season. Let me just check. Yeah, so I can't tell you right now because I would be breaking my NDA if I did. But I can tell you that you can count on me being on the broadcast for many events. Yeah, many events. I really appreciate it. All right. So, I mean, we just power up Iron Hands, right? Trolley's a little pointless now. Kind of feeling Pokégear, because Pokégear can potentially find me the Brock, and then with the Brock, I can find the the Galvantula EX and just knock out the thing. Right, so that's why I grabbed Pokégear. My opponent playing it super slow. I'm guessing it's Mega Absol Box. I'm guessing. I have game. How could I search for Galvantula though? I couldn't search for there's no Ultra Ball in the list, so I couldn't search for Galvantula. You can only Brock. That's why I couldn't. Unless I'm missing something, you can't just search for. No, it does. This list doesn't play Ultra Ball. Okay, so my opponent pennied up the Cornerstone. Will rebench it, sure. Yeah, so this is a top 8 or top X whatever list that got the list that got top caught at Stuttgart. This is the 60. Alright, so we do see the Bravery Charm. Alright. In order to pull this off, do need another energy. No. Alright, well. Not gonna be KOing the Fez anytime soon. I guess I could get double Gholdengo. Double Gholdengo off the Genesect. I mean, it does leave me with no space for Latias. That's fine, I think. Want to draw extra cards. Even a boss would have been nice to just get the first hit into this dude. Now that's not possible. There's Fez. Relevant. Well, but I got the gear off the Arven though. Got the gear off the Arven. Okay. Bravery Charm doesn't help anything survive 2 hits, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Galvantula EX's attack is Lightning. We'll have to pay this retreat cost. I will promote. Go ahead and attach here. Reattach, and then go Arm Press. No need to amp you very much just yet. We know my opponent has a Fighting Energy. They found it on their first turn, and they pennied it up, so it's in their hand. So they probably go Retreat, Attach. 140, and then we attack them. And yeah, this game might come down to Galvantula EX saving us big time. Maybe I should have saved the Iron Hands until I found boss. I do like having this prior damage on it though. And Galvantula EX is fine. Like I have 2 turns to find Galvantula. Oh, the Bravery Charm with the Picnic Basket would have actually stopped the 2-hit. Right, well, there's the Brox. If I attaching the energy to a Joltik was probably a tell, anyways. Yes, I agree, Javier. I wholeheartedly agree. I didn't think the games would go this bad, you know. And also like I've covered pretty much everything already, so I was trying to have like a little variety, you know. But yes, I agree. It's more fun to watch the good decks. Okay, I'm just gonna Night Stretcher the energy. I don't want to attach this metal. I think I priced the other 2 metal energies. So sure, friend, go ahead and hit me. Okay, so I'll save the Picnic Basket because the Picnic Basket could actually save the Galvantula from a 2-hit KO. From a potential future Ogre pawn. They would need... Even if they have Ice Cream plus 1 Monkey Dory, they can't save the Ogre pawn. They would need double Monkey Dory, and that's a big ask when they haven't drawn any cards. They would need Monkey, Monkey, attach Dark, and then transfer the energy. Alright, they do decide to bench an Absol attached to it, which makes sense. Seeing how their Ogre pawn is about to go down. I guess Monkey, Ice Cream, Lively Stadium would have saved them if I don't have a stadium myself. Bravery Charm, considering Bravery Charm might have been a good idea though. Let's just go I have Retreat, I'll just go Galvantula, it's fine. And I will leave the Gholdengo powered up. But yes, so it's mostly that I've already played every single meta deck, both in English and Spanish, multiple times. That's part of why you haven't seen, or I'm playing these decks. I wanted to give them a try. Like people are requesting Absol Box or Dark Box as well. But yes, I agree. It's more fun to watch interesting spots where you need to analyze things, and interesting spots where you need to you're right on the edge of your seat when it's a high stakes win or lose situation with very small margins. This is not the case for this, for sure. Alright, so we see the Mega Absol, that's fine. I have all my superiors. This turn I go Boss KO Fest. And then just Gholdengo finishes the Absol and that's it. I can't imagine a world where I lose this at this point in time anymore. And yeah, it's all thanks to this dude. Literally all thanks to this friend. Alright. Here's a monkey. Fast draw. What is the next regional that I'm playing, Ivan? I will be playing in Mérida, which is in 3 weeks' time, a little less than 3 weeks. And yeah, Javier, exactly. Pokemon content does get... it is hard to innovate, I agree. I tried to innovate, I tried doing only video essays, and it felt like they took so much time to prepare and produce and write up, and I was losing money on them, so I stopped. Well, that's why I stopped. Okay. So let's go boss, KOU. That takes away the terminal period option. I have Penny to play around the Evil situation. Do have Penny. Honestly, I'm just gonna... well, Sure, I'll heal. I don't foresee another situation where this could be good. And gotta be just attack, right? No need to do anything else. And I probably got Ionode. I'm not getting Claw of Darkness just yet. So yeah, in general, it is hard to innovate with Pokemon content for sure. I tried, really work. We're back to doing videos and playing. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, that is their supporter for turn. So, in order for me to win next turn, I need energy. I need 6 energy. That's not a lot. So, one more. Gotta be Levincia, right? Oof. That was a harsh Cirrozig for sure. That was a harsh Cirrozig. So I would love to play online tournaments, and I think those would be a bit more, like, they would allow for more pressure, if you will. Oh, you know what? No, I need to keep Levincia because of the stupid Lively Stadium. But I also don't have like 5 hours to spend in live streaming and stuff. That's okay. So that's the biggest issue that I have right now. The time I have available. Okay, so I need a lot here. Oh, I have it, right? I'll go retreat. Get rid of the lightning. And I should have retreated first so I could draw an extra card. Then we'll go Levincia. There's 2. And I get back 4. That's 5. Then I just get back whatever. 2 more. So just enough, actually. Just enough. Oof. Questionable sequencing there for sure. I think I needed to retreat first. I need to be hopeful and I need to retreat first so I would have an extra card and maybe not be in that spot and still be able to get to 7 even if I didn't find a counter stadium.
Si estás buscando algún producto o carta de Pokémon, puedes encontrarlo en hyperbeamcards.com y utiliza el código tablemon para un 5% de descuento en tu compra.